We're now joined by Marco Scotti, the CEO of Figaroo. Welcome to the show, Marco.
Thank you very much for having me, and good evening to your audience and to all my Figaroos that are watching.
Well, we've got a fun fact about you to start off with. Apparently you've been travelling for the last 7 years and you've never spent more than 1 month in each city.
Absolutely, that's incredibly crazy, and but actually you get used to it after a while and you start enjoying. And that's also the reason why I started Figaroo. I become my best customer.
So what sort of places have you been travelling to?
Yeah, I studied here in London actually,
Yes.
and then I moved to the United States, first in New York and then in San Francisco. But yeah, literally every month I was somewhere else in Europe, US, or a little bit of Asia.
Great, well you must have made a lot of good contacts.
Absolutely, in the nightlife sector especially, so happy about that.
Okay, are you ready to do your presentation?
When you want.
Great, you've got 10 minutes.
So, good evening again, and this is Figaroo, the membership app for VIP tables. Let's see why VIP tables. In the nightlife industry, which is worth 25 billion worldwide, 15 million are coming just from VIP tables, and there is no technology disruption in it so far. That's why I decided that it was the right opportunity to take, being myself a customer, as I said. So why VIP table? Because it's the only tool that allows you to turn your nightlife into a luxury experience. Having a VIP treatment, you stand out from others in the club, you have your own private space, and you skip the line when you arrive, so everything is very luxurious. There are some problems connected when you book a VIP table, because it's very expensive first of all, and in London it starts from £1,500, Los Angeles £5,000. You really want to be at least in 10 to split the cost, but then you also want like-minded people, because the ultimate goal is to enjoy the night. And ultimately you must be connected with a promoter, otherwise you won't be able to access the club. So there are a lot of problems connected to it. I want to spend 1 second on the business side of the nightlife industry, because it's very fragmented, and actually our best opportunity to scale is there. There are 130,000 plus promoters worldwide that still use Facebook and WhatsApp, and yet it's a very young industry, it's a very rich industry, and it's incredible there is no tool to satisfy their main problems, which are they have to wait and literally can't do anything until a group of 10 decides to book a table on their own, don't have any tool to track their performances, and of course don't have any possibility to increase the revenues. So that's why we created Figaroo, and that's for them as well. Figaroo bridges the gap. Basically, when a user gets access to the app, since it's invite only, it will immediately be connected on the best promoters in all of the 20 cities worldwide we're going to expand. So that's very powerful. And as soon as it gets on the app, you will see a list of tables opened by the members. You can see those tables, access their profiles, Instagram, LinkedIn, and you can decide if to join their table or you can start your own, and start receiving requests from other members that want to join you, that you can accept or reject. Ultimately, you pay Uber style, because at the table you really don't want to handle cash, and yeah, you want an easy splitting system. We take 10% from all the money that we collect, and that's how we make money. A little bit of our journey. We started 7 months ago. We did an accelerator in London, Tech Italia, and then we continued from there, since we managed to launch, thanks to my amazing team, an MVP that is already live, is already generating transactions. We received 830 requests from members in 2 months. That's an incredible result, and actually it allowed us to be a little bit happy of the demand that we showed to be encountered. We only accepted 300 so far in London, and the others are in waiting list to make sure the software is perfect. But on the business side, I'm super happy as well, because we managed to be in discussion or already signed 20 agreements with promoters in the 20 major cities in the world. We are talking about New York, Las Vegas, Miami, Dubai, Tel Aviv. It's just incredible how the demand answered well to this proposition. And yeah, I believe that it's thanks to the promoter that we have on board that suggested us. We are raising now just to scale and expand our software in the next year, entering 2 cities and hopefully improving the software. Let's have a look at the competition. So far we have Table East, which is the biggest player in the market, and by the way, it's only operating in the US, creating a great exit opportunity. But none of those actually focus on the key dynamics in the nightlife industry, which of course is an hospitality business, so it's people. Nobody focused on people. Figaroo is the only one that has a unique mix of table pooling, because users can share the table, and promoters embedded in the app that they are the core of the industry. So that's my amazing team, and we have Michele from Rock Mission, who is the head of tech. We have Luca, which is an amazing consultant, our first investors. But again, I want to spend 1 second focusing on the promoters. We have currently 2 in London, and it's the reason why I respect the market. I understand their knowledge about customer behavior, and I'm incredibly excited that they are consulting me to attend the needs of all the other promoters in the world. Just 1 second on the endorsement that we received.
We're going to go, I think, and watch a video now from Figaroo.
Nightlife is an industry worth 25 billion a year worldwide and 2 billion a year in London alone. 60% of it comes from VIP tables. A survey submitted to 100 clubgoers told us 82% are frustrated by not being able to book as many VIP tables as they would like due to lack of connections with other clubgoers or promoters, and recognises Figaroo as an ideal solution. Receive an invite to join Figaroo and gain access to the most exclusive nightclub in town and to its promoters, who are at your disposal. See tables opened by other members that you can join, or start your own table and invite others, or receive requests for others to join. Split the cost with other members and pay in a cashless experience.
Thanks, Marco. That was a great pitch.
Thank you
good
very much
video.
for the opportunity.
Eddie, you got any questions?
So I really like the kind of strategy piece and your competitive piece. And so I would describe that as going where others aren't. So you've gone for pool and promoters. Why is that? To explain to someone who's not in the club world why that's an advantage, or such a big advantage over your
Absolutely.
competitors?
I believe that, very honestly, digital businesses are first of all businesses. These businesses have to work, and nightlife is a business that already works. In order to make the great jump that our competitors didn't manage to make, it means that we have to respect the industry. The industry is made by promoters. It's an hospitality business, so it means that people meet with each other, and that's why those are the two key elements already generating 25 billion pounds worldwide. I don't know why we shouldn't do it like that.
But why table pooling? Why is table
Yes.
pooling? I mean,
Yes, the most important reason for that is mainly that the tables are super expensive. As I said before, in London it starts from £1,500.
Okay.
So you want to split the cost with others. But think about that. If you want to go out tonight and you don't have any friends that want to go out tonight, basically you cannot access the experience, and that's not possible. So when you access Figaroo, you will find other members that are ready to share the table with you, as you can go out on demand. And for millennials, that's very important.
and what kind of feedback are people giving you when they've shared a table with
Yes.
other people?
Yes, that's been very important to build our business model, because they said yes, Marco. 82% said yes, but only if the other people are by invite only, and that's why we introduced it, listening to the market, because they want to share the table, but they want to also make sure there are like-minded people. They will, hopefully get along in a good way.
So somebody kind of claims the table first and then invites the others? Somebody has some control?
That's correct. When you start your table, you are the leader, and you can invite others or receive requests and approve/reject. Otherwise, you can request to access someone else's tables, and they will say yes or no. Hopefully, yes, if you do that.
Okay, I think it's a really good idea.
I think it's good. It's like you're building a community of people.
Absolutely. I believe that's one of the main differences. My real aim is to build a social network, because that's exactly what the reality is. There are people interconnected between each other and a promoter, and that's why we decided to build it like this.
Do you find that a lot of your people are sort of going around the world to? It's the same people, isn't it? That tend to go to the same
Absolutely.
clubs
It's
and
crazy.
same places.
Thanks to all the travel that I made, I was thinking, I will meet a lot of new people, but actually you do, But you are surprised how many people that you already know you start meeting in all the places you visit. So at the end, using a very well-known phrase, it's a small world.
Very true, very true. And why focus on the promoters rather than the clubs?
Absolutely. Promoters are flexible. Promoters are the one that generates the revenues on their own. And most importantly, if we close an agreement with the promoter, we don't have to go club to club closing new agreements. They change in average 3 clubs per season. By signing a contract with them, we are virtually and immediately inside all these clubs without closing more contracts. So that's an incredible, flexible and scalable business model.
And do the same promoters all work for different clubs?
Not on the same night, but on different nights and different season, yes. So if I am here in London and I want to be sure to conquer the France market, also I want to make sure that my people there, the promoters, want to conquer the market. So by doing that and being connected to Figaroo, I will make sure that Figaroo is connected with all the others.
Great, thank you. Thank you, Marco.
Thank you very much for having me.
If you want to find out more about Figaroo, you can do so on Crowdcube's website. That's crowdcube.com.